Welcome to Everything Currency, and today going on a nice crypto walk for you guys. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on this Bitcoin charts. We're going to talk a little bit about some altcoins and some altcoins that have not been released that I'm really excited about, really keeping them on my radar, really something that I feel like you guys should look into. So let's just get right into it. So first, right now, I'm at Brigadoon Park. We're at the cement. These slides are really a part of my childhood. This is the high one, go above your shoulders, and this is the low one where you can raise people. See all the cardboard, you need cardboard to go down. That's my high school over there. That's the school that I got kicked out of, the elementary school. But yeah, so this park is actually synonymous for our after school fights. All the after school fights and drama right there. Bring back so many memories being here. But yeah, so right now we see Bitcoin is climbing up, bouncing off of that 13 moving average. It is great. Oh, damn, see, look, there's a memorial right there. You know, people start getting shot and the fights start getting worse as people got older, and this park became like a ghost land because it wasn't safe for a while. There was a hood that lived in those apartments. It's crazy, but anyways, yeah, so the Bitcoin price is bouncing off of this 13 moving average. Got bullish on the weekly, which is beautiful. It's great. It's great right now. I know a lot of people are bearish right now. I don't know why. I'm going to talk to you about why in a sec. But it's looking very good that we got above that level. Came back down to retest. Now, when I look at the 3-month chart, I do see that there's an area around 35K that we may want to come down and retest again. But as of right now, it's looking really good, y'all. It is looking pretty good, y'all. And one of the reasons why I say it's looking good is because look at the Dow Jones Industrial Index and the S&P or the SPX. So I'm gonna look at those because I want to just see what's the overall climate like. So what I noticed in the last 2 bull runs was the bull run was in full force when the government was doing quantitative easing. Full force bull run, crazy, going crazy. As soon as they did quantitative tightening, bear market, ugly bear market. Same thing is happening here, and we wonder why Bitcoin and crypto seems to be following the entire stock market and all this stuff. It's just when you zoom out and look at the whole entire thing, if all these assets are bought with dollars and the Fed is removing dollars from the market, we're gonna have bearish markets. It's very simple. The Fed is deciding that, I don't know if they are, but you can kind of see it on the chart, but they're doing some quantitative easing. Now, they don't really announce stuff until after. They don't really be doing stuff until after. I can't find the video, but I know there's a video. Someone in the Fed, I don't know if it was Powell, but someone in the Fed basically said, we know the markets react to things that we say. We could even say things and watch the market react, and then we won't even have to do what we said because the market already reacted, which fixed the problem. It's like, it's a game. It's a game to them, and they got to manage it, or else the entire government's going to fall. So I don't expect them to be a step behind, because the government doesn't want to fall. They're not going to fall. So that makes me bullish on crypto right now. Can't only go off of that, but the charts do look good in that way. If we do break the 35K level and start heading by the 31K level, we definitely have to get back above that level before the end of the week. So it's just something to keep an eye on. And my bad, I'm having so much nostalgia walking around this area right here. This is like, man. But anyways, so it's looking very good in that regard. And we can see things across the board. Some of the more riskier assets are starting to wake up. We've seen that people are more talking about NFTs more lately now. People are talking about definitely real world assets tokenization, which is just NFTs. It's just NFTs. It's just a fancy new word that they want to just separate themselves from the hype that already is. You know, like, it's like a rebrand. Let's call it that. Let's call RWAs a rebrand for NFTs. Now, NFTs do include some fungible tokens as well, but for the most part, hey, it is what it is. So in that regard, there are some RWA plays out there that look super bullish. Now, people are not going to like this, but the best RWA play you can go with is Ethereum in the long run. We're talking about 10, 20 years. Ethereum is the best RWA plays. I mean, you have RWA protocols built specifically on Ethereum layer 2. So Ethereum is that parent chain. Like, Ethereum's that guy. You know, it's like, you want to hold Alphabet because all those other companies are under it. So yeah, when it comes to that, on some lower market cap, we have BST, which is Block Square. So switched up the location a little bit. Needed more space to walk around. That area that I walked around, I thought it would take longer. It took about 5 minutes. It took about 5 minutes for me to get around Bird Dune Park. Used to seem like forever. But anyways, I was saying, BST is a token that I'm really big on. I've been watching it for a while. It's been on the low cap gems list. It's been in the low cap territory. But today they had a nice announcement that they're closing in on $80 million of tokenized property. They have about 80 other, or I think they said 80 plus tokenizations, whatever projects that they're tokenized, but bunch of properties being tokenized from, you know, almost 20 countries, which is dope to see. This is where I'm heading into right now, in case you guys are wondering. But it's dope to see that, you know, we have now our next big narrative. Two big narratives, actually. Is going to be tokenization. Because you got Larry Fink and all these guys are claiming that they don't know much about crypto. They're not that dumb. But they're acting all bullish, like, oh my God, we just discovered about this. And they're getting excited about, you know, these things as well. They're finding out that blockchains can save them money. They're finding out that a lot of systems could be done a lot easier. We've been talking about that on this channel forever, but now they're getting bullish about it. So that's dope. So tokens like Block Square, you know, and some of the other RWA tokens are going to be pretty huge, especially Ethereum. So the other narrative, I said there was two narratives. The other one is the Ethereum ETF. You already see that BlackRock's Ethereum ETF application got pushed back. Now, the SEC is hating on these ETFs, of course. I think the ETH ETF may take a little bit longer. Ethereum is not as solidified as Bitcoin, because now they need to let this proof of stake on Ethereum is not that old. It's only a few years old, and it needs some staying power. They got some questions about it, but it's just they got some other things to hate on. So now this spot, this spot, evil laugh. That's all I'm gonna say. But this spot is dope right here. Okay, you can come over here in high school, you know, have like little get-togethers, parties, you know, drink when we weren't supposed to be drinking, stuff like that. But I'm over here chilling right now just to see what it's like, to talk to you guys about some of the bullish things going on. So that's enough. You guys should get by now how RWAs is just the only next smart level, or it's the only place for crypto to go next. It's what crypto was made for. RWAs and DePIN, which is just Internet of Things, you know, technology using blockchain with different hardware devices. So those two narratives are looking pretty good right now. But also there's other narratives out there. Gaming is something that cannot be ignored. All the damn gaming projects are doing 100x. I don't get it, because some of these games are never going to release, but there are going to be some good ones that do end up releasing, and that's going to be good. in saying that, I like some of the gaming infrastructure more than I like the actual games itself. And some gaming infrastructure that is being released and being talked about, being hyped up, is Saga. So Saga XYZ is the website. I'm learning more about this project and they have not released yet. So I wanted to talk to you guys about Saga here so you could do your own research. Now, Saga is a platform for Web3 games, and yeah, they're coming soon. They have some airdrops. They have an innovator airdrop where if you're a builder, a dev, or something like that in the space, if you're a founder, there's airdrops for you to get your project going. And if you're just part of the community, there's airdrops going on for that as well. So I'll probably deep dive into some of these Saga airdrops. The reason why I haven't deep dived into a lot of other airdrops is because they're all pretty much the same. They're all just some, you know, follow this person, like that, like this. It's pretty self-explanatory. But that's it, you know. So staking for airdrops is also big. So the last thing I want to say before I get out of here is staking TIA and Osmos. So Osmosis on the IBC is one of the most lucrative staking opportunities in this market. Now, don't quote me on that because I didn't stake it. But from what I can see, majority of the 5K plus airdrops that have been given to people, staking Osmosis token has been what gets you eligible for a lot of these airdrops. So that's just something to look into. A little bit of alpha there. Look into Osmos. Look into TIA. TIA has on minimum 10 different airdrops that are going to be offered to TIA staking holders. And for those who don't know why all this free money is being given out, it's just marketing. They need people to use. They need people to stake. You know, staking keeps the protocol going, depending on what type of consensus it has. But if it's proof of stake, they need people to stake in order for that thing to work. And that's why you're getting, you know, highly incentivized just to jump in. So I say that because some people are hopping in the comments, hopping in my DMs saying, hey, if it's too good to be true, it probably is, blah, 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 blah. Listen, airdrop farming is not fun. That shit is boring. It sucks. It's tedious. Sometimes you have to mess around with test nets and betas that don't even work. So you're getting compensated heavily for your time and effort on those test nets. So now I'm just rambling. I'm about to enjoy the rest of this walk. My walk down memory lane. Some of y'all might have seen this place before. I think I crypto walked over here before. I think I went all the way up into the woods over there, but I'm not gonna do that today because there's no dam on this side anymore. But yeah, y'all think positive and positive things will happen. Let's get this money together. Check out my Telegram group. It is free for right now. Become a member on YouTube. Appreciate y'all and all the love. Fam, never finish a negative statement about currency. RIP to crypto roots. Till next time. Peace.